Hi friends, how you doing? Welcome back to my channel. Sylvia here. I thought I'd come on and share with you a little challenge I have set myself. I have this is my normal monthly journal. I do a monthly journal. I have a quick flick in a minute. You'll see in a minute. But I made a little journal which was initially going to be for October. But I have changed my mind on that. I'm just going to make a general journal out of this. Using, if you have seen my short on YouTube, this basket full of wonderful bits collected from, I don't know, Happy Mail, scraps. I don't know what to do with leftovers, that sort of thing. And if you check my short on this, you'll see I have not changed anything except that I've moved the Christmas card, which were also in here, to the back because I kept coming across them all the time. So I've separated them out. But for the purpose of the journal, the signatures, I'm going to try and use this. Now, I don't do themed journals. I never have done, and I don't think I'll ever will do, but never say never. My journals tend to be rather eclectic. I just kind of chuck them together. This one, we were on holiday at the beginning of the month, so we went to, so it's anything that I can think of goes in there. I sometimes do a couple of experiments, and that is what my journals are like. So, and this is not going to be much different, but I want to specifically use papers out of this because December is coming up, and I'm going to have so much bits and bobs again. I want to try and make a dent in it. So to that effect, I'm going to use this little journal cover journal I have made. Just a very simple thing made from Hessian or burlap. I buy mine by the meter. For those in the UK, I go to Boys on the high street, and I use that. This is cardi paper, handmade paper, and basically what I've done is I used a die, Sizzix die, and cut the circles because the way the paper is, it's very difficult to do it with a punch, and I am just not accurate enough to hand cut. I have shapes I could use, but I'm just not accurate enough, so I used my dies for that. And so I've got the paper, and then I have used that's the wrong one. Where did my pen go? No, that's it. The aquarelle from Stabilo, and put a really black thick line around it. And then I use just a very cheap paintbrush with water and go over it, because the aquarelle is obviously, it's like watercolor, and it bleeds into the paper, and that gives you this wonderful look, if you want to call it that. And then I stamped it. I arranged the way I would like the way it looks, which I found pleasing, and then I stamped it, and the stamp is a Lynne Moncrieff. I am a humongous fan of Lynne Moncrieff. I came across her by accident on Pinterest, and she does the most wonderful things. So that's what that is. And this is what this journal is going to be. So now I need to figure out what I'm going to do, basically. So here is my scrappy dappy doodah basket. First, I'm just going to put together the signatures. I usually do 3 signatures per, but my October journal is slightly different because I've made a envelope journal, but normally I will put 3 signatures in for the whole month. So I really want to use papers that give me pages. I don't necessarily have a page a day. Oh, sorry. I don't necessarily have a page a day. And I am not afraid of a blank page either, because, you know, that's what paint was invented for. If all else fails, paint it or stick a flower on it or something. It's I'm not afraid of what's this? I'm not afraid at all. Oh yeah, here we go. Of the blank page to create something. So I'll cut them down or tear them. I probably tear them down. What else? I mean, it would be so easy for me to just use this, which come out of an altered book, but I think that's a bit of a cheat doing that. So I'll I ideally want, there's a couple of these. Now these are all when I did a little bit of jelly plate printing, so I put at least one of them in the middle there. Save that for another one. I've got some colored papers here. Some have holes in them. What else we got? What we got? What's this stripy stuff then? You see, some of it I don't even know what it is anymore. Oh goodness me, what I don't even know what this is. Oh, this is from Daphne's diary. So I'll just tear that bit off. You see, I mean, I'm just so casual about the whole thing. It's probably going to be a pocket. I'm sure that some of you are already tearing your hair out at, my God, what is she doing? Yes, which is a good question. What actually is she doing? But, you know, sometimes you have to just let it all go. And I am a huge fan of, I don't need to be very precise. Is this not a double-sided one? No, it's not. I found when I came across junk journals, I was so happy because for me it's so relaxing, so freeing. I mean, I do gardening, so I have, you know, you can't just randomly do things. You have to pay a bit of attention. You have to be a bit careful. You have certain things need to go in a certain way. Or I do knitting, which is exactly the same. You can't just randomly go off on one. This is why I love journaling, because you can. Who says blue does not go with blue and green, and you can't have flowers with people, and you know, you can in a junk journal. And this is what junk journaling is for me. It's freeing. It's whatever I want it to be. And if you've never done junk journaling and are very interested in doing junk journaling, look at it. Don't think of it as, I've never done a themed journal, you know, like Alice in Wonderland. I mean, I love them when I see people do them, and when, you know, and the finished articles, oh God, I think they're really beautiful. It's just not for me, basically. I just no, I just can't deal with the whole connection, the whole thing of doing that. It's not me. I can't do it, and I knew I would never finish a journal if I did. So here we go. Let's have a look. How many pages have I got? I keep going off on a tangent here. It's because my computer is playing up. So how many have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, that's 7 A4 pages. And let's do 1, 2, 'll take one of these or 2 of these. 3, 4, 5. What's this? 6, 7. So I'll just fold them. And my thought is with this one also, what I'm going to do, opposed to what I normally do, is I'm going to decorate them, or some of them anyway. Those ones that I want to use any stitching on with the sewing machine, I'm going to decorate those before they go in my journal. So that's 2 signatures. And let's do another one. Oh no, we're not. That's not any good to Manual Beast, really. What else have I got? See, now because there's so many scraps in here, I now struggle to find some pages I can use, but there must be something. What have I got here? Some sort of invoice, which is, yep, some sort of invoice. That in there. What's this? Yeah, that will do as well. Tear that out. You see, I have absolutely no qualms about being messy or whatever have you. Why? That's what junk journaling is for me. Let's see, how many have I got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. 5. Oh. 6. One more. Just one more. Something a bit sturdy. quite a lot of these are not, they are literally scraps, you know. That's a card. This goes in the back. So it's, oh, I know what I'll do. I'll take one of these out of here. They are literally scraps, and it's becoming too much. I mean, some of them I will obviously use when December comes round, but until that, which is not until December, literally. Right, here we are then. My 3 signatures, using lots of rubbish out of this. So I'm going to cut them down, or tear them down. Actually, I probably will tear them, I should think. So I want to see a bit edgy, a bit loose, bit whatever. But you see this, I mean, you know, who's going to do something with that? Me, apparently, because I'm putting it back into my scrap basket. Because let's face it, you never know when you want it. You'll never have it. So I'm going to tear these down, and then I'm going to stitch them in, or maybe I'll decorate them first. I do not yet know, but I'm definitely going to start tearing them down now. So I've got my special tearing down ruler, which I made myself. I've left just I've got a cheap plastic ruler and just scraped it along concrete flooring, and that works perfectly all right. Don't need spend a fortune. So just make a mark randomly, like so, and then I'm gonna start tearing. Just like that. I'm not bothered about it sticking out any old wear. Just do a little. Of course, that invoice that I showed is a bit different paper than any of the others. All right, so okay, so yeah, and I'm gonna this is slightly different to my normal journals. It definitely is, because I don't normally tear it like that. I normally, well, not careful, but I pay a bit more attention to what I'm doing. But hey, it's okay. I can live with it. So what about this one? What have we got here? Do we need a lot? No, we don't need it. We don't need much. We just tear a strip off the top. But, you know, if it gets to use up some of the papers, then I am quite satisfied that I've done my bit. I can feel I can feel it in the air, how some people watching this are going, oh my god, what is she doing? Yes, that is a good question. I am having fun. I am enjoying the freeing experience of just having the joy of making a journal which is slightly different to one I normally do. So there, that will do, I should think. I just have to catch the edge off a bit here. Oops. Again, it's that invoice, isn't it? Oh no, maybe not. Right, there we are. And my signatures are done. That did not take long, 20 minutes at the most, half an hour, something like that, 20 minutes, yeah. So now I'm going to see that I can get them sewn in, and then we'll move on to decorating a page or two. So here we are, I've sewn in the signatures. I didn't show it because I'm not very good at it, and I don't need to share it with you how bad this is. But then again, it's not a tutorial, it's not a commercial or anything. It's just for fun and to complete my challenge. So I've already done a page. I am not too happy with it, but it is what it is right now. Sorry for that. I just whacked the camera. I've also painted these 2 pages with gesso for something else, but I had an idea, because when I was putting the pages together, I saw one load that had some yellow paint on it. So I thought I'd do something with this. As I was going yesterday, when I was going through, I saw this disc in there. So I thought I'd do something with that. But I'm not using, no, I'm not using that one with the counterpart, this, like so. So my thought was, and I fished, yes, I fished it out before, not on camera, because, you know, it's going to take ages. I love doing a bit of can't get my teeth in, abstract. So I thought something like this, and I've got some goldy bits here. Maybe I just get a hole punch and see if I can punch out the right size. That's the butterfly. Get a circle punch. If I can get the right size, this one, I'm wondering if I can get this particular bit, or at least, oh, look at that. I think that is might going to work. It's not going to be perfect by any means, but so let us see. So I'll do that one there, do another one, and one there. So like so. Have I got enough for a third one? No. However, not very stable, but I do have, let's see if I can use the negative for this somehow. If I do one that way and one that way, I need something there. I've got the little star, so do I have, where's my little hole punch? Now, excuse me, am I going to be able to get it right in the center? Ha! So now I can have that offset. That works for me, and then I'll cut these off. Right, that works for me. So that means just a little bit more out of the pot, as it were. Just put a mark on it so I know where I is at. So the first thing I'm going to do is glue that. Not quite to the edge. We don't want that too far to quite to the edge. Then I'm going to take my circle. Like so. Then I take that. Yes, so hopefully, and that's got the opposite direction, hopefully I'm going to be able to use as much as possible. And now this little one is going to go offset. There. Ooh. You see, this is what my journals are all about. Experiment, learning things, trying out things that maybe you never done before, anything like that. I'm saving this for something else that goes back in there. And so this is how I get things. I'll just shove them in that box and they stay in there. So yeah, it's just, you know, not to be afraid to try something. I know lots of people are out there that have never made a journal. They want to make a journal. And I think sometimes people, as humans, I think we overthink it. I mean, I know I do loads and loads of times. So maybe we need to not overthink it and just do, you know? That's my opinion. Just do something. Just be creative. There is no police out there that's like going to come knocking on your door saying, hey, you can't stick that there and that does not match, and, you know, so on and so forth. It does not, there is no such thing. So I wouldn't worry at all. And I don't, and hence why my journals are so, so eclectic, or some people might call them messy. I don't know. So that is my plan. That is 1 page or 2 pages decorated this evening. I hope you liked me putting together my challenge to myself, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye bye.